and welcome back to Haunted Blackbird Destinations, where we talk about all things creepy and unusual. Today we're here at the haunted restaurant called the Moss Beach Distillery in Half Moon Bay. We're here to talk about the beautiful blue lady that haunts this beautiful place. So yeah, let's go in. We're going to talk about the history first and then dive into the spooky stuff. So come on, let's go.
The original name for this haunted restaurant was called Frank's Place, named after the owner, Frank Torres. This property included a small hotel for special guests. During the Prohibition, as this beautiful, mysterious, foggy beach became the best place for bootlegging, Frank soon turned a part of the restaurant into a speakeasy. Back then, this place was considered to be the cat's pajamas or the bee's knees, meaning a wild good time. Which brings us to a more sinister time, as the legend tells the story of a beautiful married young woman in a snazzy blue dress that falls deeply in love with a handsome piano player. During the Prohibition era, the piano man became smitten over the married woman in the blue dress, as she felt the same. As their love affair for each other grew intensely, as soon as the husband found out about the affair, he approached the wife, then aggressively confronted the man, wanting to fight, as they moved the argument outside, supposedly on the beach. What happens? No one really knows, as they found the lady in blue stabbed to death and the piano man escaping. Some records say the piano man died along with the blue lady. On another account, the story takes a turn where the piano man two times the married woman, the lady in blue, as the second woman throws herself right off the edge of Frank's Place cliff after finding out about the love affair by the romantic seaside beach. Since the 1930s and now, sightings of a lady in a blue dress was first seen on the beach, then in the restaurant and hotel, then the ladies' room and patio. The blue lady loves to make herself known, as the lights turn on and off by themselves. Hanging lamps over the hostess station swing on their own. Glassware have flown off without breaking. A chair has levitated, then flipped over right in front of 3 people. Male workers said their name have been called in a woman's voice, and when asked if called, no one called them. The blue lady is also known for being quite flirtatious, as the male workers reported being pinched or whacked on the rear when bent over. Let's take a listen to what the employees have to say about the blue lady ghosts.
Have you experienced anything spooky here?
You know, I feel like the later it gets, the emptier it gets, it just starts getting more and more kind of creaky downstairs. Like, you just feel like there's something to it, you know? Mm-hmm. And then one story that was kind of interesting that did happen while I was here a couple years ago was there's a picture of the blue lady's face, and it's right by the window, and it's glowing, and then it just stopped glowing out of nowhere. So they're like, oh, we don't need this up right now. We'll just put it into the office till we fix it. And then the next morning, there was a big electrical fire in the office, and they've never had a fire here. They called the fire department, so they took the sign and put it back up. And they're like, we're never moving it again.
Yeah. Have you experienced any ghosts here?
I did an order, and I heard my name. I heard somebody call my name. I didn't know. And then I looked at the room, and it was my coworker, the busser. She was putting glasses out there when I was putting the order, and then I heard my name. And then I looked, I looked at the room to see if anybody needed me. Nobody needed me.
Really?
And then I asked her, I looked at the busser, she was behind me, and I said, did you hear that? And she's like, yeah, somebody just called your name. So we both heard.
Was it a girl's voice?
It was a woman's voice.
That's exact. And it was in here, right?
Yeah.
And this is the blue lady's table,
yeah,
so
yeah.
That's really cool.
It is cool. And when I just started working here, that was 5 years ago, one of my managers who doesn't work here anymore, she used to, she said she always had experiences. She always see shadows, or feel somebody tapping her on the shoulder. But I was very, I didn't believe, I thought it was a show.
Yeah.
And so one time she was downstairs in the office taking a selfie with Snapchat.
Oh.
The filter with the puppy.
The puppy snapshot?
Yeah. So as she's taking the picture, another face is captured, and it puts a filter on it as well. And you can see on her face, you can see right on the selfie, the image, and then she takes the picture and she comes screaming and she's like, look, and it was the face of a woman.
Yeah.
It was a woman. You can see the features of a woman, but it looked weird.
Very 1920s or 30s. You just can't tell.
It just looks
Like
scary.
a woman.
Scary.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
kind of like weird little experiences. Like we've all heard our names get called when there's no one around. Or these phones, like I don't know if it's just because they're old, but we have 6 lines. Line 5 on that phone right there on the bar. It always picks up on its own, and you just hear that coming out of it. But there's never anyone on the other end.
Oh my God,
So, yeah,
weird.
just kind of weird little stuff like that.
She likes to play.
Yeah, definitely.
These are pictures of the cast being filmed by the show Unsolved Mysteries, as they have their own spooky stories of the Blue Lady and more. A creepy occurrence came when filming the Unsolved Mystery story about the Blue Lady, and this happened. The chairs on the patio fell over like a domino effect for the producer and hostess. And yes, the Blue Lady is on the actual menu, as you can see right there. And don't forget to come here to try the Blue Lady drink on the cocktail section. And yes, it's blue and it's quite delicious, as well as the food, as I got the hamburger and the sweet potato fries, the fish tacos. I could taste it now just looking at it. And of course, there's me drinking the Blue Lady drink. Yes, and a couple of these, and I was seeing the Blue Lady everywhere. And here's the clam chowder with a little pepper. Very, very satisfying. Yes. And yeah, that's it. See you later, guys. Love ya. Bye.